Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new Cookie Club stream. Today we are going to be um, asking Naga a few questions, and he's going to be asking me some questions too. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do some more things on the technical side before we begin. Just make sure everything's flowing good. We're going to do some more things on the... Alright. Looks like we are good to go. We're going to be switching back over to Willow in a second now. Alright, we are finished. We're back on Roblox right now, as you can see. And, okay, let me go on DMD on Discord and we'll be ready to begin. Alright, trying to make sure he is here and listening to the stream, or if he needs me to type. Alright, we should probably make this stream 2 stories. Cause I can barely see your chat. Okay, yeah, but anyways, we're gonna ask some questions here. Let's go into free cam so we can see his chat better. Alright, my first question to you is, when do you expect your 5 million celebration to end up being? He's thinking about his answer, as we can see. Let's look at that smile face on his head. There we go. Alright, I think he's just waiting. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to show you the actual chat. Because clearly, this is a problem. So he says likely 9/13. I may have to go somewhere near the end of the week, and I'm not sure what that day will land on. Alright, good answer, good answer. By the way, if you're watching the stream, well, let me pull up chat. Looks like nobody's watching, but, well, there is 2 people. Hey, everybody. Okay. I'm sorry if, can't really see what's going on in chat, but we're just gonna have to deal with it, because we're in this room. Oh gosh, should we go to the auditorium? I think we should. Okay, yeah, we're moving there. Alright, you're gonna get to see y'all guys brand new thing. Oh yeah, he's saving it for number 13. Okay, now that we can see chat. Oh, what the? Okay, that was weird. We're gonna go here. I guess it's pulling the backdrop down. But yes, we can see chat now. That's much better. Thank you all, guys. You're a computer fan and going wild? Alright, yeah. Okay, my next question. I gotta think about this. And I gotta think about at least 10 questions. This is gonna be hard for me. We're probably gonna be streaming until like 10 o'clock. Maybe. Not sure, because I gotta do my part too. Uh, now I gotta think about 10 questions. Well, I guess not really 10 right now, but like another question right to ask. Uh, okay, I got my next question. Will you be running for owner in November? Let's go freaking zoom in on this man. Hold on. Well, you haven't announced it to the public yet, but I mean, I know, and everybody near us knows, but like not the entire public knows. Yes, our guy's running for owner in November. He is officially announcing it for the first time publicly right now. I'm not even completely sure if you have or not. I think you have. I think this is your first time announcing it publicly on the channel. Alright, my next question. Do you expect to win the election? No, stream cannot. Alright, next question. This is question number. Um, Question number 4. Yeah, this is 4. What do you have to say? Just say anything. Now I think everything you have to say about Mr. Duck. You found that here's likely not the 100% cause of Vapor being banned. However, what you said roughly a year ago is still a very wrong thing to say. I do agree with you on both of those points. I do think you can go a little harsh on her though. Anyways, that was question number 4. Number 5. Say everything that you have to say and what you want to say about this time, Jai. What does that have to do with anything? I said usually. No, I didn't say usually. You probably heard that. Okay, so me talking about Jai, it puts you in a bad mood. Top 3 worst CC members of all time. How? That does not make sense. As we have Can you stop moving? My top 3 worst. So are you picking Jai over Solo? No. Alright, next topic, yeah. I'm not rereading everything you just said. Hopefully stream can have eyes and read. Because I'm not reading everything you just said. Because I forgot to read it. Alright, next topic. Was question 5. Now we're moving on to question 6. We're going to move on to some money topics. I'm going to say that to you for the last question. So it can tie into what I have to say after stream. Well, no, after stream, but not after stream, but towards the end of it. Number 6, we're going to move into money topics now. How do you feel about all of the things you've done regarding the funding this club, how you've always, been the richest person and always been, the person providing all the money? How do you feel about that? Bro, okay. Turn your Roblox song down there. Can you hear me though? It might be mine. I'm gonna turn down my mic volume and try to see if it gets quieter. Maybe you hear something now? Okay. What about here? I'm just gonna type it in chat. Well actually, no. I'll just speak it. So, next question. How do you feel about, always being, the person really funding this cookie club, always being the richest person, always being the person working, always being the person, providing the money to everybody to do their things? How do you feel about being that person who's always doing all the work? Alright, good answer, good answer. You feel that it's rewarding. Alright, next question. And then the question after this is going to be a really good question. I feel like you're really going to like the question after this. But I have to feel like, I have to think of a question to put here for number 7. Um, I want to save 8, and I'm going to save 9 and 10 question for activity. I want to do question I was thinking about for number 8. So I'm going to do another money related question here. How much have CCHQ renovation costed in past, since like maybe the beginning of, ever since he made like maybe the second story until now? The second story being like the garden and stuff. Over 2.5 mil, probably, likely more. Okay. Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties right now. Alright, yeah, I accidentally shut off my second monitor. Alright, let's get on to number stream silent. Uh-oh. Are you sure that's just not you? You should probably hear me by now. You never knew that? Okay, good, good, good. I got Roblox on my main laptop monitor, and then I also have like stream chat, OBS, and Discord on my second monitor right now. Okay, so well, my second monitor isn't really a monitor; it's just an old TV that's like repurposed as a monitor. But anyways, we're getting off track. Number 8. Here's a question that you're gonna really like, I think. How do you feel about the overall progress of this club ever since it began in December 2023? Like, how do you feel about how far we've gone since we made this idea? And, uh, because really, we're turning up. It's before you know it, it's gonna be the 2nd-year anniversary. I can tell all guys making a very long answer right now. As much as starting at M2, and then you are a third member, and then Pizza went inactive, Vasco and acting more like owner, and then you had the idea for the CNCR group of people, and whether or not we should have it. Yeah, I was the third member. Ever since the Cookie Club has been created, you were always the real owner, and you still are. Really, I don't feel like I'm the owner. I feel like I'm the co-owner right now. That's honestly how I feel. Because no matter what role you have, you still somehow get to do all the decision making. Akira, welcome to the stream. Right now, we're just asking all guy a couple questions. We're moving on to question number 9. You can rewind the stream when we're done to view the other questions we've had. But do that after stream because we are almost finished. We got a couple more questions that I'm going to have to address after the questions. So, question number 9. Um, what do you have any ideas how to improve activity in the CC online? I know this is a question that's been going around a lot from everybody. Um, Welcome, Geo5X5 guy. Not sure who you are, but welcome to the stream. We were asking All Guy a couple questions about the Cookie Club, and then we've already gone to question 9. He's about to respond soon, but after stream, you can rewind and view the other questions that you've missed. And then after all those questions, I will be giving a short address. And there's 5 people watching all of a sudden. Welcome everybody to the stream chat. If you have any questions, just let us know in the chat. I'll be happy to answer them while all guys are waiting to respond. He says, well, we have CCMG being made, however, I've been enforcing the activity punishment since I was elected at the August 2025 CNC. Alright. Yeah, I feel like the most important thing we've been doing in my administration is definitely that activity punishment. I feel like that's what we've been doing a lot lately. I think it's the most notable thing that has changed is like the punishments for activity. So for our final question tonight, what do you have to say about the current activity situation now? We are the only 2 people that have attended meetups this week. How do you feel about the activity situation going on right now? Just say whatever you have to say. Um, Accurate. I'm gonna ask him that after he responds. I am highly disappointed in our HR members as we have elected or nominated them to the position because we believe they would be active. However, I'm also highly disappointed in our normal members who are not attending. Alright, yeah, I definitely agree with you. Alright, so I'm gonna give you accurate suggestion. I actually really like this suggestion. Wait, alright, I'm just trying to make sure that you're accurate, right? Okay. Alright, look at chat. He says he has an idea about for a party thing similar to a Chuck E. Cheese. I'm assuming we could put this in CCHQ and maybe CCMG. That's a good idea. Alright, what do you think about that? He also says we could have another building of a mall featuring some fictional clothing brands and stuff. I'm not really sure if we could have other brands, like clothing brands and stuff, um, inside the Cookie Club. It makes sense for us to do that with Rent a Car. However, I don't think we could do that with like things like, you know, other, clothing brands and stuff like that. Yeah, so alright, yeah. I agree with you. We could definitely put that in some other plots. Maybe when we do C3 renovations, we could consider that. I can make room for it in C4 and maybe CCMG, like maybe towards the top of the building if we have room. So that is definitely something to consider. However, I do think we're gonna have to deny the mall feature. Um, this doesn't really make sense to have a mall, but yeah, we definitely thank you for the ideas, though. Good job. Alright, all guys, sit down. I need to make my address. Sit. Sit down. This speech is not planned at all. Before I begin, I want to make sure. Okay, before I begin, I'm gonna answer Acker's idea. What about hotels for members? That's basically what apartments are. We used to have a hotel, but they mainly just ended up being apartments, so we got rid of that. And then we also have apartments on all CC plots, well, not all of them, but C4 and CCHQ have apartments. You have a claimed apartment at C4 right now, however, you do not at CCHQ. You can ask Mirror Guy, and you can get that situated. Alright, everybody. This speech is not planned at all. I had the idea of making the speech. I was actually going to take 10 questions from all guy, but to save time, and I really wanted to get this out, I want this speech to be done right now. Our guy plans to have a speech tomorrow about what I'm about to say. Um, okay, Akbar, thank you for the ideas. You know, activity. Huge problem right now. Me and our guy, we're the only person, we're the only people to attend any meetups this week. You have tomorrow to attend, and we have over like 20 members. Not all 20 people are going to attend tomorrow. Not all, like, that's just not going to happen, I know that. So that means there's going to be a whole lot of people getting fines because they can't attend 20 meetups, and they have 6 chances to do so a week. Me and Aga have both attended at least. I've attended 4 meetups, Aga's attended 5. Okay? You have 6 meetups a week. As long as you get 20 minutes in any of those, you're fine. Clearly, people are incapable of doing that for some reason. I don't know why. Isn't it just so easy to just, sit in a game with somebody for 20 minutes? If the times don't line up with your schedule, that's fine. But clearly, and we even have rewards for meetups, and it's literally decreasing activity. Ever since we made the rewards, activity has decreased instead of increased. That does not make sense. You can define increases at each time. There are people who haven't attended ever since they were hired in June, who have fines of like 20,000 or more. So yeah, this behavior. Well, it's not really behavior. It's just just joining. Alright, that's fine. You still got tomorrow. As long as you attend, it's not really super serious until you don't attend any six. Alright, just alright, it's fine. Don't. It's fine, alright. Alright, I do not know what else to say, and it seems really easy. Um, I just don't know what to say, Just, attend the meetups is all I have to say. It's unacceptable to not attend meetups. We get it if there's a problem going on, or if the meetups don't align with your schedule, or, something happened. But you should be able to attend one. We're making it as easy as possible to attend. Super easy for me and our guy. It's also super easy for other people. You have an announcement, okay. HQID HQIWHDIQWBFQWI. That's a really good announcement, all guy. Um, man, I've already said all I need to say. I see that, all guy. I see that. You have an announcement. Welcome, Jai, to the stream. Let me recap what's going on. Me and I have. Oh, Duck's here too. Okay. Um, Okay, I'm gonna answer both of your questions, and then I'll let Olga make his announcement. Today we are asking Olga 10 questions. We already did that, so we finished that. And then I gave a short address on activity because that's a big problem going on. People aren't attending meetups. Um, me and Olga are the only ones that attend this week. Well, the week's not over yet, but so. Then, Duck, I'm gonna answer your question. When do you make a return from the CC? That's whenever That's whenever you're unbanned. Uh, who deleted his message? I know that was Aga. He did nothing wrong. Iker, I'm gonna go ahead and add you as standard moderator to the channel. And then, sorry, Jai, but you're not a member. I'm removing you from managing moderator. You can be a standard. There you go. Uh, Okay, let me look at chat, see if anything I missed. So yeah, Duck, you come back to the CC whenever you're unbanned. That should happen. I really wanted to. I really think you should come back to the CC one day. I really think that should happen. Will our guy allow it? Probably not. But I thought I was adding that. Okay. No, I would not add Duck as a moderator for the Suki channel. He's literally permanently banned. So why would he? Well, really, it shouldn't be permanent ban because you can move somebody from perm ban to regular ban. So really, we should keep the name Ultra Ban. I don't know why I'll change it. Anyways, yeah. Let me look at chat. Okay, yeah. Nothing else I need to say. All you can do your nothing now. Okay, I'm gonna have a conversation with all guy because I really want you to be a part of this. But there's only one thing stopping you, and that's all guy. So we're ready for all to give this announcement right now. You're on 1 FPS? How? You're not even on mobile. How are you 1 FPS? And that's just insane, dude. It's just insane. Oh, Aga has 1 FPS. Ready for him to go and give a speech. Dang, this stream is like 43 minutes long. We've been streaming for a while. Where's Aga? Oh. It's 0? Okay, bro. You're rejoining now? Okay. Waiting for Aga. Waiting for Aga. He's literally frozen in place. There you go. Maybe there. Oh. He's floating. How? I just moved him. Okay. Hey, Chili, welcome to stream. Um, Welcome back. We're pretty much almost over. All that has an announcement that we're going to be done. Um, so once we're done with that, you can just rerun and see everything that happened. If you want to. Oh yeah, everybody, I should have mentioned it earlier. HOM special election September 12th. Be there, please. Okay, on that side. Remember this. And all that can view. There you go. Oh, bruh. I gotta get a screenshot of that. I have to get a screenshot of that. You're literally slanted forwards, floating. You're fucking. Oh, I think we're crashed. Oh, what is going on? My screen's completely frozen. Argai had to have crashed. There's no other reason why. This is weird. Can everybody hear me? Is anybody in chat? Okay, yeah. Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna announce it. You can see me frozen. The Argai clearly can't hear. Argai doesn't have ears, guys. Um, I heard that, but I can't get to the stage thing. Okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna do anything. Alright, yeah, since we're stuck, I guess we're just gonna announce it here. So, you know, it sucks that you have to get this angle of me, but I guess it works. So our guy has added a new article to the Cookie Club Constitution that does not allow members that have attended less than 3 meetups within a CNC term to vote. And if you don't attend any CC meetups within a CC term, you can be kicked. You left like 3 minutes ago? Then why? This is weird. This has never happened to me. This is so weird. Oh? Okay, yeah, Roblox shut down. Where should I put you to watch? No. No. Maybe this? Here, you can look at, like, stream chat. That's a good idea. You can look at stream chat. There's stream chat. Okay, so... Yeah, you infected my, Yeah, you infected my computer. Basically, I'm gonna reread what I said earlier, like 3 minutes ago. We have added a new article to the Constitution that does not allow members that have attended less than 3 meetups within a CNC term to vote. If you don't attend any CC meetups within a CC term, you can be kicked. So basically what that means, I'm going to scroll up so you can see it. It's this message. I'm going to pin it. There we go. So this message right here. So a new article. So if you have attended less than 3 meetups, then that means you will not be able to vote. So if you're hired in, right after the August CNC and don't attend any meetups until, you don't attend any meetups, but you attend the CNC, you can't vote. And if you don't attend any meetups in that period, you have a very highly likely chance to be kicked. If you didn't have an activity crisis, you probably wouldn't be kicked. But since we do, you're probably going to get kicked if you don't do that. So, attend the meetups. It's going to be important. Oh, Shirley denying. What? Why are you deleting everybody's message? Why are you always deleting everybody's message? Why? What did Jai do? Yeah, okay. Well, I know Shirley replied to himself. Surely should reply to himself, because he said because, and then he didn't say anything. So really, I think he should attend, do it to himself. Let's look at the top people. Really, okay. Surely #1 fan, Shy #2, this guy #3. Okay. If you join the Cookie Club, the whole thing's gonna fall apart. How? Okay, that's a message that can be removed. Our guy does not like the number 67. Finnegan was banned in like almost a year ago. Trey was also banned almost a year ago. In fact, he was banned over a year ago. Well, has it been a year? No. Finnegan is the real name. Yeah, Finnegan, yeah. He was banned over a month ago. Not a month ago. What? He was banned in like February, and then Trey was banned in like October of 2024. Then Finnegan was banned in January 2025, no, February 2025. And then I remember Duck was banned in January 2025. So it's been like almost a year since Alright, you're gonna be back in 30 minutes? No, surely you were not banned. Jinx, Blackout, okay. That's what he says when we say the same thing, so I'm making sure I say it first before he does. I don't know what it means. So, alright, well, we do have a member shortage, so if you're ever interested in joining, surely you can go ahead and do so. By the way, there are 6 people watching the stream right now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. We are actually towards the end of our stream, so you can just go ahead and rewind. What are we done? Well, working footage is very, very boring unless somebody's there to chat. So, I'm not gonna be there to chat. Alright, looks like there's gonna be an argument soon with All Guy and Jai, so looks like we're just gonna have to end it here. No, I'm just kidding. We don't need to. I want this stream to get to like exactly an hour long and then end it there. So, this could be like the first stream over an hour. Oh, let me check the channel. Do we have any? It clearly do. I'm gonna check, do we have any? Why is this the stream thumbnail? Hold on. Why is that the stream thumbnail? That's weird. Well, our chat's closed for me, so can't see any of you if you're talking. I'm gonna check if we have any streams longer. Yeah, this is the longest stream we ever had. Yeah, only CC members get moderated. If you're like, really good, like HR, or like, very important, like me, All Guy, Bagels, Zale, those are people that can be managing moderators, and, regular members, maybe Acura, people like him can be standard members, standard moderators, and then you just don't get moderated at all since you're not a member. Well, yeah, you should be important. However, to do that, you need to. Well, yeah, I do think everybody's important, whether or not you're a member. But hold on, let me get the stream chat down. There we go. Now you can see 2 chats. Alright, we're almost at an hour long, so, and this is getting boring. Yep, 1 hour coming up. 3, 2, 1. 1 hour. 1 hour stream. Hello, everybody. It is 1 hour long, since we've been starting stream, if you have been here the entire time, which is just me and All Guy, congrats to us. If you've been here for a very long time, looks like, let's scroll up. Okay, as far as I can swap is here. So everybody that's been at the stream, let me do some stream shoutouts. Shout out to All Guy, shout out to me, shout out to Truly, shout out to Jai, shout out to G50, whatever your name was, Geo5X5 guy, Jai, Al Guy, Truly, Duck, Hacker, and me. Shout out to all of you for attending the stream. If there's somebody here that has not been chatting but is listening on, shout out to you. We don't know who you are, but if there is somebody like you who is here and not chatting, shout out to you. Um, just for listening in. We give a shout out to those people. Looks like it's time to end stream. Because more people listening. Yes, Jai. Oh, by the way, I want to get the stream wrapped up. Reply in chat. Okay, I can reply in chat. You're not true. You can literally see my stream. What the? What is this, bro? We're both on the same account. What? I almost typed Kai. Okay, you're not Jai. There you go. Yeah, because the left one is actually, like, I think it's, oh, wait, there's 3 chats, but you can only see 2 because I'm zoomed in. Should I zoom out so you, oh, no, I'm zoomed in. You can see the other chat. You can see the other chat. There's 3 chats. Look. 3 but there's gonna be 4. Wait, yeah, there's 4 chats now. What the heck? Bruh. Wait, there's like 7. What's happening? 1, 2, 3, 4. What the heck? There's like, bruh, look at the chat. Look at the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 8 of them. Yes, Jai, you have permission. Just make sure you clarify that you're the one uploading it, and also clarify that you are, just clarify how to join the CC. If you have those 2 things, you're good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 11. I'm just gonna have this go forever. Bruh. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, there's like 16 now. Yeah, taking a screenshot. Bruh. Yeah, I gotta send this to CGC. No. Alright, goodbye, all guy. I ended off the last stream on my main channel by watching Finnegan Gaming. So now I'm gonna watch Finnegan Gaming on here. Also, so for some reason, he has 1K subs. I don't know why. I don't think he deserves 100. I don't think he deserves 1K subs. Should I just end stream now because I can't talk? No, I want to watch some Finnegan. Also, stream chat's closed. I don't know what anybody's saying. Let me check. Okay. What video do we watch? He uploaded his Greenroll video for the Audi update yesterday. Huh? That doesn't make sense. Alright, bye, Giant. When did Shirley leave? Did he leave? Yeah, he left. There's 3 people watching. And clearly nobody's chatting. So you get to watch Finnegan. We're gonna watch the video about me. Let me see. It's this one.
Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today is honestly a sadder video that I did not want to make, but I have to reply to the hate. I know, like a month
Watch how
ago,
dumb
I
this
know this video is recorded a month late, I'm sorry, I've been super busy recently with a bunch of stuff. However, Jakuma made another exposing video on me. If y'all don't know who Jakuma is, he's one of my haters, and he's made an out of context video on me, which is just me saying stuff out of context. And then in this video,
hello everybody.
Oh
yeah, by the way, he recorded this on April 25th. He posted this July 3rd.
When he rated me?
3 months
when did he rate me?
Upload?
Yeah, he put me here, but that's just a joke, because me and him were chill at the time, and that was on. As you can tell, that's definitely a good joke. I even said here, lol, my rating was by far the most wild one, lol. And he replied, yes. But then this was the most recent.
Hold on, let me check stream chat. Okay, nobody's watching. Yeah, of course. Yeah, nobody wants to see Finnegan. Of course nobody wants to watch Finnegan.
Unexpected video. I'm not going to go over it, but it includes a bunch of stuff that I either never did or apologized for. I'll link the video down in the description so y'all can kind of go watch it for yourself, because I'm not really gonna explain it all in a nutshell here, but y'all can go watch it. I'll put the link in this video's description, and yeah. Anyways, well, I should probably get to my Roblox to do my outro, shouldn't I? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, anyways, come on. Anyways, this is all on today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next one.
So this guy, he titles the video. Let's make sure you can clearly see this. Let's clear up the rumors. That's what he calls it. However, if you were paying attention, he cleared nothing. All he said was, Jakuma posted a video about me, and blah blah blah. That's all he said. he didn't clear anything. You know, that's my official response to him. I want him to actually, I dare him to make another video. But yeah, you know, I ended off my last stream on my main channel by reacting to Finnegan. Now we're doing it again for a different video of his. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let's look at this. Okay, this stream is getting way too long. Nobody's watching, so I don't gotta say bye. But I do, just in case somebody's like, you know, replaying it for some reason. So, for everybody watching,